you all start walking towards this townmaster's hall, and you see her just run up ahead and start scaling this wall. Okay?
Spider-Man.
And completely, seemingly out of random, she climbs up to the bell tower, perfectly, and she gets up there. I need you to roll a strength check to see if you can ring this giant bell.
I rolled a 9 plus 2, so 11.
11. Okay. You grab onto the base of the bell and you push with all your might and you get it to where it just crests. You quickly duck under and have it swing under, like right above you, and hear it loud boom.
Oh my.
That must be very loud right next to it.
I feel like if she's right next to it, her ears might suck for that.
Yep. And because of that, you actually do take 3 points of psychic damage as you just like major headache with this loud bell right next to your head.
Okay, but everyone else is going crazy. Also, where do I write that down?
So your health.
Temporary hit points?
No. So.
Temporary hit points.
Huh?
No.
So.
If she's taking 3 points of damage, it should be in her temporary hit points.
I thought temporary hit points was a separate thing where like there's some abilities that give you temporary hit points, which is additional hit points that don't return. And I think those are called temporary hit points.
Like,
I have no idea. I've just always used my temporary hit points as like my.
So somewhere in your hit points,
doing my math.
Put say that like take your total and you subtract 3 from that. Okay. Okay. So.
I'm gonna stand there.
Yes. So you.
I just joined along.
Okay. So you do hear a couple of your party members down below, doing some clapping. You hear Sabretha, the barbarian, making these loud claps.
I have to make sure you can hear it. I can't.
But then you roll a perception check to see if anyone knows.
13 plus what? It's okay. 13 plus what?
Perception. It should also be in your skills.
Oh my goodness. I need to get good at this.
It's
like
listed alphabetical.
Wisdom, which is plus 3.
Okay. So what was that? Total?
What was my original roll?
Whatever's on the dice.
I moved it.
13.
It was 13.
So 13 plus 3, so 16.
Okay, so you do glance around and you see people like leaving their houses, leaving their like the shops, just looking up at the top clock bell tower, seeing why is the bell ringing? And they just see you stand up there, like, clutching your ears, and they're like, okay, whatever. And they just walk back in. Okay.
You're welcome. I was in prison for 20 years.
Going back in. The thing I do is ring a bell.
Okay. So that.
Anyway, what's on the job board again? Oh, do I have to climb back down?
Yes. So make a dexterity check to see if you can.
Okay.
Well, do you climb down or jump down? That's your choice.
I want it. What would be the difference?
It would be an acrobatics check if you jump down, and it would be an athletics check if you climb down.
I want to do acrobatics.
Okay, so you'll jump down. You try to jump down off the building.
Seems smart.
I rolled a 1.
Natural 1! First one of the night. Okay,
Plus
no, natural ones are automatic fails.
Yeah. Am I gonna break every bone? Am I dead?
No,
Did I die?
So you try
to catch
No, I want to try to catch her.
Okay, you can try it.
Okay,
not you.
Well, roll a roll. I'd say for you, roll Where's my skills? Okay, roll a perception check, just to see if you can see her falling off this building. Okay.
Perception check. Okay, perception. Okay, it's wisdom.
I got an 8 and my wisdom's plus 2.
Okay.
10.
So 10. Okay, so you see her. So okay, Deborah. Okay, so you see Karliah. She's she gets a running start to try and jump off this this building and land on the ground. Okay, so she jumps, but at the last moment she trips and starts tumbling.
Levius.
Levius.
Or just Levi.
Levi.
Okay. Levi. So you see her, and you try and run to catch her, but you don't get there in time.
Oh,
And Deborah,
no.
you fall.
Am I dead? I'm gonna die.
How much health do you have?
And
9.
Deborah, you fall and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. And
What you hit is really
Already 5 points down, guys. We're doing great.
Already.
as you hit the ground, and you just lay there and kind of, why did I do that? Okay.
Like,
Is there
ow.
anywhere to get like a health potion nearby or something?
You'll have.
Wait, can the cleric heal me?
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
don't know.
say, do you have a healing cantrip? So much better than using one of your spell slots.
Yeah. You gotta look at your thing, and if you have a cantrip,
We need
some,
to get
something
stats
that
printed out.
heals. Cantrips are are spells that you can use for free.
This is just fantastic.
Wait,
Yes.
would that be in items?
That would be in spells.
Spells. Okay.
I think it would be good just to have one. Yeah, they're not doing that at least.
Have you
Okay.
selected your cleric spells yet?
Yeah. Have you selected your cleric spells?
It just gave me 2 spells. I didn't see anywhere where I could take spells.
Okay.
Maybe I'll message him later about stuff since I've played a cleric for like 5 campaigns.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the rest of us are clueless.
Okay.
I mean, clearly
I
just
tried.
Yeah.
tripped
But-
off a tower.
I don't know. What's a basic healing spell? Because I'm still pretty new to this.
I have one if we need. It would use my spell slot, but as long as we're allowed to have like a short rest, I'm good.
You probably will because it's up to
Even
you.
walking.
I have
on
cure
if you
wounds.
rest.
I-
We can rest. That's probably good.
Is
for
that
us.
in
yeah.
your cantrip
Yeah, is that a
or
cantrip or
a
a
spell
spell?
slot?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure there's a healing one for cantrip.
The difference between cantrip and spell slot is the spell slots you only have a limited amount. Cantrips you can do anytime.
Cure wounds is a spell slot.
Ours did his didn't.
What about
also
making
bless.
potions?
Why didn't his come?
I have an alchemy.
He's getting Burger King.
Hold on.
I mean, I have. I mean, because
I'm
I have
looking
an
at
alchemy
it right
set.
now.
True, but that you'll have to spend a long rest making potions and seeing if you can make like.
What if I go to sleep? Will I?
Yeah,
feel
if you
better?
sleep,
Yeah.
you every long rest, which is going to sleep, you heal up your total hit points. But then during a short rest, which is 30 minutes to an hour, is you get to roll your hit dice, which you should have 1 plus whatever a rogue's hit dice would be.
Okay. So you're gonna carry me for the next hour.
Wait,
Yeah, we are.
What are you
Oh
at?
gosh.
What is-
She's at 4.
4 hit points? Okay.
That's fine.
Well, am I gonna die?
I'm going to take my brother off my shoulders, stick him on
Yeah.
you, and pick her up.
Okay.
I'll carry the.
There's a
thing.
lot
So does
less
she have to
hair here
roll
to
for
grab
strength check or
onto.
something?
No, I don't
She's
have a lot of
she's a
hair.
giant. What's your strength score?
15, not including a +2.
Okay, so your strength score is 15.
Yes.
I mean, mine's 7.
Yeah, you have no problem picking her up. You could carry her.
So,
Like
so
your
if I just
size.
like sleep on her shoulders for the next hour.
You don't have to sleep to use your
You
hit
just
dice.
sit and
You just
relax.
you just sit and relax.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay, so
So is that what's
Like
happening?
3 foot
if you want, so you can use it. Okay, so
Use it. Do I only get one?
huh?
No,
At
you
level
just-
1, you only get 1. It says what it says on your sheet in the
Hit dice.
hit dice. You don't have it written down.
It didn't give me that. Otherwise, I would write it down.
I see. I don't know what a. Hey, Vincent, do you know what you rolled
See.
for your health? Like what dice?
What do you mean for your health?
So different classes have different dice that you roll for your health,
See.
and I'm trying to figure out what a rogue is.
Well, I know my hit points, but it assigned it.
Yeah, because what's your hit points?
9, and I'm -5 right now, so I have 4.
Okay.
and I don't want.
This
that.
is why I should pull up the thing.
I might have forgotten to actually stick in my health.
Her
It's on
hit
my-
dice is a 1d8.
So you can roll a d8 and add that to your health.
I told it I was gonna roll.
A d8 is a
the-
diamond looking one.
So
You just roll that. You only get at level 1. You only get 1.
7.
So you heal 7 hit points.
So you're back to full health.
Oh, and this is me resting.
Oh.
Yes.
That's you
By
resting.
the way,
Huh?
everyone next to your like hit point maximum should write down the hit dice they're supposed to use.
Yeah,
And
and
getting your plus whatever your modifier is as well, because
that's right.
yeah.
So it's
So when you level up, you don't have to continuously always look back to see
yes.
how like your hit dice. So every time you level up, you roll your hit dice one time, and you add your usually it's your Constitution modifier.
So
I just found where I get my cantrips
What?
and spells.
okay.
So I roll this dice to see how much I healed, and I can. So I only roll it once at level 1.
Yes.
It's not that I can't do it again until I'm level 2.
No, you can't. But you can't.
Oh.
They return after a long rest. So that's your last one. That's the
Until
only
a
one
long
until you sleep.
Okay. I thought I did that now. Like I'm done for like.
Okay. So
Now that's
you are now at the townmaster's hall. What do you want to do?
Can we just look at the board?
Look at the board. Okay. So
Cut the time.
you
I won't
so
all do.
Daddy.
you okay. So
That's actually good. It's like Sebby. And it's smile innocently.
I'm
Sorry.
a little underprepared. But so you go up to the board and you read what's on that. And it gives me these fancy little thingamabobs. Okay. Yes, this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you see, on this board, you see 9 different quests. All written in the same handwriting and just little descriptions about what each of them are.
Do you want me to read them aloud?
You can read the titles and whatever sounds.
Okay, so there's Dwarven Excavation Quest, Gnomenguard Quest, Umbrage Hill Quest.
Alfred.
Thank you. Butterskull Ranch Quest, Loggers
Butter.
Camp Quest, Mountains Toe Quest, Axholm Quest, Dragon Barrow Quest, and Woodland Manse Quest. Understanding Levius, I am going to ask, what is that butter one about?
Yes.
The butter one. Butterskull Ranch Quest. Orcs have attacked Butterskull Ranch 5 miles east of Coneyberry along the Trebor Trail. Travel there with haste. Assess the damage and help any way you can. Alphonse Calazorn, the ranch owner, is a retired sheriff who can reward you for your efforts. If he's dead, return to Townmaster Harbin Wester with proof of Calazorn's demise and receive a reward of 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Ooh, 100 gold pieces.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty good.
but
Okay.
it's also fighting orcs. Keep that in mind.
How strong are orcs?
I'm interested in it just
I will
because
say
it says
most of
butter.
the other ones, the like reward for it, like for returning is less than 100. Oh, I guess it goes up exponentially.
Yeah, so like the first few, the simplest one is Umbrage Hill Quest, with a reward of 25 gold pieces. Then
That's hard to split.
and then Gnomenguard Quest and Dwarven Excavation Quest are both 50 gold. And then the rest, then 3 of them are 100 gold.
One is 250.
Yeah.
Well, so let's go for, you know, if we're all into money, let's go for the biggest money cash out.
Okay.
Black money.
Do we wanna
As a DM,
pool
I want to
ours
let you
together?
know that the higher paying ones are harder.
Wait, what?
Do
That's
do we
true.
wanna pool
Okay,
our
but
money
how
together?
epic are we?
And
We're
also
not
as
into that epic, guys.
money.
also as
Sure.
a DM, you level up by quest and not by skills. So the more quests you get done, the faster you level up.
So we should do these.
How about we do a medium quest?
Okay, that leaves us with either the Dwarven Excavation quest or the Gnomenguard quest.
I do like no.
It says a clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in a small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Gnomengard are known for their magical inventions. They might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourselves, Town Master Harbin Wester will pay you 50 gold pieces for it.
So that one is you collect an object, but if you keep it, that's your reward. But if you bring it to the town's master, then you get 50 gold.
What was the object?
It's just an object. It doesn't specify.
We'll have to figure out what that object is.
Not that one.
Wow.
You want
I
to
would
do?
say, are we fighting a dragon? Are we prepared for this?
Okay.
I ain't afraid of a dragon.
I want to do it.
I think the dragon might completely forget that you exist.
I don't know. That hat makes it
that
kind of
hat.
hard.
Except we're not going and
gonna be
fighting a
fun.
dragon. We're just going and getting something to fight a dragon. We're not actually fighting the dragon. That's not what it says in the quest.
So let's go here.
We can just sneak past the dragon. It'll be fine.
I'm up
Okay,
for it.
so are we doing
Okay.
Gnomengard? Am I still on her shoulders?
If you want to be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we all waited during that rest or if I'm just on her shoulders for the next hour.
Whatever you decide. You could all just sit around doing this conversation.
Enjoy the
and
moment of
resting.
Enjoy the moment of riding above 3-foot halfling.
Yes.
Can you also get my
So,
food? I'm
Hey,
kinda-
Brandon, I sent you a request on Discord so I could send you some things for your cleric.
Okay.
okay. So, is that the decision? Gnomengard?
Sure.
I believe
Okay. So. Okay, so do you head out right away, or do you want to, like, peruse the town, talk to people?
I want to go to the inn.
Heather wants to go to the inn.
What are we wanting to do at the inn?
Eat?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you have the orange chicken or the plate?
I got the plate.
I got the
I
orange.
say we go to a tavern or something.
Okay. Heather?
Can I get drunk?
No, get the town gossip. Come on.
Okay. So,
Alright.
are you all heading to the inn?
Wait,
Sure.
Deborah, how old are you?
Like 200 years old. I don't. Something like that.
Okay.
She's an elf. Elves live forever.
Yeah, I just processed
That's
that.
why I was in prison for 20
Okay.
years.
So you walk around. You ask a couple people. Thank you. Where the inn is, and you find your way
There's no
to
I'm sorry.
the
There's
Stone
no
Hill
drinks
Inn.
Okay.
Okay.
I also added. Yeah.
Okay, this is a modest two-story roadhouse, and as you walk up, you enter, and the first floor is kind of like a tavern bar area. Okay, and you see someone kind of standing at the bar, kind of wiping down the counters, and you see a couple patrons just sitting on the tables. Couple of them look to be pretty heavily in their drink. And yeah, what do you want to do?
Can I flirt with the bar?
I'm
Okay.
gonna just set her on the bar stool and just kind of
Okay.
turn over and ask for a
Wait.
drink.
Okay.
Wait.
So you walk up to
Hey, baby.
Okay, you walk up. So you're set down on the bar, and the bar comes up to you and is like, "Hey, what can I get you?"
Some of that handsome juice you've been drinking.
I'm sorry.
This is why she has a boyfriend now and is not currently looking.
Yeah, because of my sweet line.
I'm sorry, miss. I don't believe we have that here.
You must have got it from somewhere.
My brain's going wrong places.
Okay. Okay. So to describe what he looks
Your
like.
gonna tell you how to flirt.
To just describe what he looks like. So he is
Don't listen.
he's just he's short. He's a human male. Okay.
doable.
And he kind of looks like he's been working there for a while. Kind of like nice clothes, but well worked in clothes. And he's just there and talking to you. He's like, well, I'm sorry, miss, but I'm kind of taken at the moment. Ooh, but is there anything I could serve you? Like any drink, anything that, actually exists?
Anything to take the pain away.
I got you covered, girlfriend.
What is the option?
I hand her my giant mug.
Do you think my pain will get me a free drink?
No.
You have to be very persuasive with that pain.
Yeah. You gotta
Be
roll a
dramatic.
persuasive check.
I'll do a persuasive check.
Wait,
I want a free drink.
you also are like all beaten up from falling to the rolling off a roof.
So a persuasion check, right?
Mm-hmm.
17 plus 3, 20. All
A
right.
natural 20.
Very nice.
Okay. So, barkeep, he looks you up and down, notices the bruises and the scrapes of earlier. And
Does he
he's
remember me?
Checking you out.
And he's like, well, I'm not. Just between you and me, this one's on the house. And he hands you this
No.
and he just hands you a little glass. No, he hands you a mug of just ale, just some, standard.
Early echo.
And then I chug it in 10 seconds.
Oh my.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
No man.
Constitution.
No
Man,
man.
you're just getting attacked.
I thought it would be like one of the others here who would probably be the crazy one, but no.
I got a 7 total.
Okay. You drink that. You put it on the table, and you just kind of look at your friend, kind of barely holding yourself up, kind of just like your eyes kind of struggle to stay up, and you're pretty drunk after that one cup.
Face palm.
She's a lightweight.
Okay, but what does he think? What does the bartender think?
He looks at you as like he has this expression of
Chaos.
it's like, well, it's this mixed expression of confusion and an expression of, oh, I've seen this type of stuff before. But then he looks over to the rest of you and is like, well, do you want one? do you all want one?
Can I make an athletics check to try to climb up one of the bar stools?
Go ahead.
No man. Can I touch your hat?
No, you may not.
Take the hat. Take the hat.
Rolled a what?
I rolled a 7 to try to get up on the bar stool.
Oh no. Okay. So
I feel like I'm
you
turning
start
into a
clambering up. You get about 2/3 of the way there, but then your hat starts to slide off, and you're like, no, and you like let go of the thing, and you fall backwards.
Can I help him up?
I think the hat stay on the head. Or just
Yeah, no, he got hold of the
control
hat.
like the two small ones.
I'll just sit on the ground. Can I have an ale, please?
No, they just see that the long hat is like, who's there?
It'd be funny though if his hat kind of covered all of him at that point. He's just sitting there with his hand out underneath the hat.
Is that part of your rogue disguise? You just hide in the hat.
It's like the
It's like
barrels.
Snake.
So the barkeep, he kind of grabs onto the edge, looks down, it's like, sure, and he kind of just reaches down, hands you a cup of ale as well.
Thanks, partner.
And he's like,
How big is this cup in comparison to our friend?
it's about a quarter of his size.
Wait, that means it's half my size. Wait,
no,
no,
because you're not half his size.
yeah, it's
it's
be
about
a third.
It's about a third of your size.
oh
No.
No,
Okay.
Drum, you cannot drink.
Okay.
Can we get water for this little guy?
I'll take a water too.
Sure. He pulls out 2 glasses of water, just sets them on the counter.
I bring it up to him.
excuse me.
And I throw open your
Older
water.
than you, Sabby.
What's your name?
Drumdrop.
I throw open your water cup.
I still start drinking.
Oh.
This
Okay.
is why I didn't want to give you alcohol.
Brandon, you take 1 point of poison damage.
I hope he doesn't get drunk from that because of her.
Do I feel better because I
I'm good.
A little bit.
The druid is just shaking her head at everyone's
I'm gonna. I
Sir?
I give a
Okay.
look.
Sir, the water doesn't taste good. Just put it back on the table.
Okay. So, what else are you doing besides messing with the barkeep?
You mean my future husband?
I'm gonna turn
He
to him and
rejected
be
you.
like, "Hey, have you heard anything strange happening lately?"
We
took a look at the board, but we were just curious.
Yeah, actually. I need this.
Butterfingers.
Okay. So, the he turns to you and he's like, "Well, actually, yes. So, see, there's been rumors going about that some people have seen dragons. Well, seen a dragon more specifically.
Ooh.
Like they say, like up in the clouds, like every once in a while they just see this white beast, just this almost like just flying through the air, and some say that it's as big as an elephant. But you know, I don't really know much about dragons, and I've not seen it, so I'm a little hesitant to believe. But you know, that's what people are saying.
Oh,
That's the rumor.
I want to pet it.
I'm gonna.
I don't know if you want to pet it.
Pet the dragon.
Oh.
I'm gonna pat Drum's head and turn to barkeep again. I'm like, well, thank you for letting us know that. I didn't realize there was a dragon in this area.
Yeah, well, it's just rumors. So, take it for what it's worth, whatever. Just, I don't know, watch the skies when you hit the road.
Will do.
Also, I throw open Levi's drink.
I already drank all my water.
You feel this urge, and so you just like go, you turn over, grab his cup, and just puke all into it, and set it back down. Luckily, it was empty beforehand.
Also, I wink at the bartender right after I do it.
The bartender kind of looks at you. It's like, okay, and he just goes on wiping down the counter where the splashes of your puke has hit.
Is there no one else at the bar?
I've had worse.
He's the only one that appears to be working. There's a couple other people at the tables, but they're kind of just sitting there, just minding their own business.
Being
I'm
NPCs.
glad I drank my water before that happened.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
at least the puke is a bit sweet.
Why would it be sweet?
Because of the ale.
Yeah,
Right?
better than sour.
Hi, Paul.
Okay.
Sweet.
So what do you all do now?
I want to do quest.
Let's take the quest, my guys.
Okay.
Or do we need to sleep first? What time of day is it?
Well, you've been
Day.
traveling from Neverwinter to this town, so it's getting pretty close to, like, evening-ish, and you kind of guess that some of these people at the bar are people who just got off work and are kind of just drinking away their struggles.
Sad.
So
do we rest up before going, or do we go in the night?
I'd prefer resting up.
I want to go.
okay, so you all want to rest
You wanna
up
go in the
and
night?
How
Yeah.
much is it to get a room at the inn?
well, you ask Tolbin is his name. You gather that his name is Tolbin. Tolbin Stonehill.
Colvin.
And he turns to you and is like, well, like just a night here would be about let's see, for the lot of you, I'd say about 1 gold piece should cover everyone.
1 gold piece? Well, who's got
That's
a
way too expensive. I ain't
For
paying that.
everyone or per everyone?
No,
Oh, per person.
it's 1 gold piece for all 6 of you. Total.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Is this going to be one room, or is this multiple rooms you're talking about?
Well, we currently have 6 available.
The only room I want to be in is yours.
I'm sorry.
Smack her on the
Can I,
Can
back of
somebody
the
please
head.
knock her out?
What strength check? How much power did you have?
Do you want me to roll for that?
You know what, Heather? Roll to roll an attack.
Vincent wants to do something, by the way, too.
Okay, Vincent, what do you do?
I was gonna ask, can I roll to convince him to lower the price from 1 gold piece?
You want to haggle it down?
Haggle. Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
And you're rolling a strength check?
No, she's rolling an attack. Against you.
So an attack, is that like...
Halfling Barbarian.
Is that like using
D20,
just a d20?
and then add your strength modifier because you're just
Wait,
slapping.
how tall are you?
It's a nat 1.
Thank
Wow.
goodness.
I wasn't meaning to like
So-
kill her or anything. I
3.
just
I
want to
know.
like tell her
So,
to shut up.
so you go to whack her, and Karliah sees the hand coming to slap you, and you kind of just duck out of the way.
What if this
Okay.
what if
Vincent,
it's dug
what-
and it just falls?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
A 14.
That's not bad.
Okay.
This dice might not work.
He turns to you and is like,
It's all pink.
well, I like a lot of you, and it really looks like she could use, pointing to Karliah, she could use a rest. So, okay,
No, you're not getting my
I'll put
room.
it at. See, I don't know what. Do you know offhand what the gold silver ratio,
We can
ratio
ask
would
Google.
be? Like,
Oh.
how much silver equals 1 gold?
We can ask Google.
Golden Google.
I don't know.
I feel like it's like 8 or 15-ish.
Isn't it like 4 silver and 1 gold? Isn't it like that?
Okay, here we go.
I'm double checking. Silver is 1/10 the amount of. You need 10 silver pieces to equal 1 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's a dime.
So yeah, he turns to you. Okay, thank you. He's like, well, fine. You can have the rooms for 8 silver pieces.
So we
Oh,
all.
G8. I pull out 8 silver pieces out of my hat.
You have your confirmation.
Okay. Well, I thank you very much. And so he turns around and he hands you how many rooms were you going to take?
We could do 5.
One big sleepover.
Normally it's like 2 per room because they're not going to have 6 rooms available.
True. See,
These two conservative.
I'm still learning all this, so feel like
I don't care if I share with my brother. I also want to make sure she doesn't do anything.
okay.
So who's willing to share a room with her?
Well, I'm
And all of us together.
I'm small. I'm small enough and don't have that much possessions. I'm not. I'm like a teddy bear.
I know.
Maybe the gnome and the small halfling can be in a room.
Okay. Well. Okay. So how many rooms?
3 or
One big room. All of us together.
Not one big room. It'd be way too crowded.
Okay.
Like the rent up the tavern.
3 room.
Like three or 4 rooms.
I think 3's good. I'll take her. I got some tea and some herbal things to help calm her down.
Okay.
I'll trust you with her in her. I'll trust her in your hands. Bleh.
Okay. So he turns around. He shuffles through a box and pulls out 3 keys and just hands them to you. And it's like, "Good luck." And then he just turns around and
Good
starts.
Now let's set up a watch.
Good luck.
I'm
And starts
gonna-
to tend to the next person.
Start washing dishes.
And he just starts.
Starts washing the
like,
barf cup.
He says good luck and kind of looks at Karliah and like with her and starts just washing the now soiled cups.
I could take her to the room for you if you'd like.
Okay, so you all head upstairs to your individual bedrooms. Is there anything you want to do before the long rest?
Play a board game.
Play a board game? Do you have any cards or anything?
I have. Wait, I do. I have.
Don't you have card game?
Sorry, there's a lot of things written down. I thought I had something. I think I lied.
Okay. In that case, you all go into your rooms and sleep through the night, and you wake up and you're back all reconvene down at the bottom in the tavern area. Deborah, all your hit points are restored. Deborah, your hit dice are restored. So you have your hit dice again, your D8.
Okay.
So you all get together. At the bottom of the tavern. What do you want to do?
Do any of us need to go shop for potions or whatnot?
I want to shop for potions.
What?
I'm ready to go.
You want to just go?
Are you sure you're not drunk?
I want to try to climb that.
Oh no.
Duel again?
Okay. Roll an athletics.
Why can't I just like lift him up?
Myself for not new friends.
If you
I rolled an 11.
That's good enough. You climb up and you get to the top and you feel your hat start to slip, but instead you just quickly climb up, grab the hat, and you just sit down. And so
Alright, now someone get me down.
okay. Let's say one of you goes over, just picks him up and brings him down. Okay, where are you guys going? Going shopping? You're going to
I
do
want to
this
shop for potions.
You want to
quest?
shop?
Yes.
Robert or
Yes.
Levius wants to go shop for potions. Any of you want to, or should we?
Can we split up? Is that a thing?
We can
think
not
we all
recommend.
No.
So I want to go.
Yeah.
Splitting up is bad.
Yeah. You
Okay.
never want to split the party. So you're going
Let's go to the shop.
to shop?
Shop.
Okay.
Drop to the drop.
So you
What kind of shops do we see?
you ask the barkeep, and he tells you of
Oh no.
two different places that you could go. There's Barthen's Provisions, which is a general store that stocks goods, supplies, stuff like that. And then you got Lion Shield Coaster, which you find out from him that the Lion Shields are a merchant company that's based out of the city of Yartar, over 100 miles to the east. So those are your two options. He's like, good luck to you. It's like, so which one do you want to go to?
This number is different. Wait, dexterity is that, but then this number. Which one would I say?
That's because your proficiency bonus. So if you're doing an acrobatics check, you add 6.
So
Oh,
those are your two options. Where are you
Let's go
I was kind
to
of doing it wrong.
the dragon shop thing.
going? So
Dragon shield.
Lion Shield.
So your
Lion,
proficiency.
yeah.
Okay.
So proficiency
So-
in any of these
Yeah. So if you
You
have
all
to
make
roll
your
for
way-
any of these, use this number instead.
instead of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if
So-
the number is same.
What if
You all make your way to the Lion Shield Coaster.
but any of the other ones
Okay.
that aren't bubbled in?
As
I
you
just used
walk up, hanging above the front door is a modest trading post.
Yeah.
Of this modest trading post is a sign that looks like a wooden shield, but there's a blue lion painted on it. And you walk in, and you see a human woman. She looks to be about in her mid-30s, and she's like kind of tall, thin, kind of rough, like sharp features on her face, kind of just someone who you wouldn't want to get into. She gives off this vibe of someone you don't really want to get on her bad side. And as you walk in, she looks to you. It's like, oh, hello. What can I do for you?
No.
Can you explain what you sell here?
Sure. See, we supply, keep a supply of armor and weapons, to anyone who's, and we sell these to pretty much anyone, but if you're gonna, but only to those who are friendly to the town. Don't want to be selling to, no scoundrels out there.
Are we friendly with the town? Do we have to request
And she,
Do we look
we
friendly?
also sell basic adventure gears. We sell backpacks, ropes, torches, whatever you might need.
Wait, is there any is there armor on display?
Yeah, you look around and you see a couple mannequins wearing this set of armor, and you see a couple swords hanging up on the wall, and you see kind of on shelves different backpacks, ropes, and climbing stuff, and basically your basic adventuring stuff.
Can I
Do
climb one of the mannequins?
Bean.
Go ahead, make a athletics. What was that, Vincent?
Oh, I was gonna ask, can I look around and see if there's any nice gnome-sized armor?
Make a perception check.
Ask for some. Okay.
A 9.
New armor for my hat.
9?
Right, so
Okay, so you look around, you don't really see anything your size, but you're welcome to ask.
All right. Yeah, I ask her if there's any. Do you have any gnome
Do they
size
do armor?
armor?
Just armor?
No, you have
well-
swords. Some weapons as well,
See,
I think.
we don't. She thinks for a moment. It's like none that I can think of at the moment. But you're welcome. You're welcome to put in a request, and I can have it here within a few days.
This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this outrage. I storm out of the shop.
And she looks at
Facepalm.
she looks as you walk out, and he then looks over to the rest of the group. It's like, well, I'm sorry, but we just.
I come back in and I go, I was lonely out there.
Okay.
All
And
that players.
She looks at you, gives you like this kind of, it's like, well, this look of, it's like, almost like, distrust of like, I don't know if I want to do business with this guy anymore.
Can I do a perception check to see what
Oh.
kind of valuables are in this?
I rolled it. I got an 11.
Okay, you try and
Sorry.
climb up this piece of this mannequin, and you can't really get very good holds, and you just slip off and fall on your rear end. And she looks over at you. It's like, no touching.
No touching that armor.
I'm gonna pick you up and stick you on my shoulder so you don't do anything else.
Do you sell potions?
I want to see what kind of valuables are in the store.
Make a perception check.
18
Okay.
plus perception is 5, so over 20.
Yeah, so 24. Okay, so you look around and you see, like, there, like, most everything looks, nothing stands out to you as looking, like, overly, like, magical or anything like that. You just see, like, armor, like, a couple of things of leather armor, like, maybe a set of chainmail armor. You see a couple of nice-looking swords, hanging on the walls, a mace or two, a few shields, mostly. You do see a couple daggers, mostly like on the shelf next to like where she's standing, and you see a few like on the shelf, just basic adventuring gear. Right next to her, you do see like this nice jewel dagger that looks pretty nice. You don't know how well it works, but it looks nice. But she's pretty close to it. It seems to be kind of like her, like that's her corner.
If I were to try and take it, would it be a stealth or a sleight of hand?
It'd be a sleight of hand.
What if someone distracted her? Would that help me?
I mean, who are you going to ask to distract her?
Can someone distract her? Come on. Come
Okay.
on.
Well,
I'm not interested in anything here. So.
No.
Do you sell
wait,
potions?
wait, it's like
okay. So
I
you ask her that.
Yes.
Okay. So she turns to Levi and says, "Well, I'm sorry. We unfortunately don't carry potions here. If you want potions, hold on. You need to go visit. Where is it?
what did you want?
Deborah Gwyn at Umbridge Hill. She's more of the person to talk to if you want to get potions.
Wait. Okay. How much hair does she have?
Why does that matter? Oh no.
It's like she kind of has her hair pulled back in a ponytail. It's like goes to her shoulders, like just up there and kind of drapes down to her shoulders.
Can I jump onto her head?
Brandon? I need you to.
It's for distraction.
I thought that's what his thing was.
What? No, I just asked the potion.
No.
Oh, was that?
It technically
I
was.
should have rolled.
Okay. Roll an athletics check. I thought you were holding him.
I put him on my shoulders.
I could jump off.
Wait, if that was the distraction, I'll just go ahead and roll.
I'll just probably make it as a
Well,
distraction.
I thought that's that's why he was talking.
I thought he was just asking.
I was asking, but I can make it.
Well,
actually.
hey, whatever. Roll an athletics check to see if you can jump off her shoulder.
8.
8. Okay. You make a jump. But you don't get good grip on Heather's shoulders, and you just kind of fall off of her, landing on your face. Okay. And so she kind of just looks over at you, and then looks back at Robert, continuing the conversation. Deborah, what are you doing?
Is she continuing a conversation with Robert?
You could do this while he's having the conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
I could continue. Like,
No, you're good. You're good.
okay.
12 plus sleight of hand, which is 6. So 18.
18. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm going for the jewel dagger, just
Yes.
so everyone's aware.
Scary.
Okay. So, you kind of sneak up behind her, and you just, looking like you're perusing the shelves, and you just kind of reach out, you grab the dagger and stick it in your bag, and she doesn't seem to notice you do that, and you just kind of walk away looking at other stuff.
Can I use sleight of hand to try to steal it from her?
Okay, Deborah, what's your perception modifier?
+2? Wait,
Okay.
perception?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
+5?
5, yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Vincent. Roll a sleight of hand.
I have to beat 5?
No, you gotta beat 15.
Oh, I see.
Because that's her passive perception.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
yes.
So,
Passive wisdom perception is fine.
I rolled a 10.
A 10 plus what? What was that your number? 10? Okay, so you're kind of just you're standing there, kind of looking around, knowing that you have this dagger in your pouch, and you see Doug kind of just saunter over to you, kind of minding his own business. He just reaches out towards your pouch and you just slap his hand.
It's on his hat!
Knock it off.
No!
Okay.
My hubris is too big.
So you okay, and with that, so Lenine, who Lenine Greywind, who's the one talking to Levi, is like, sorry, we don't carry potions here. Gotta go talk to Adabra, at Umbridge Hill if you want potions. Sorry. Is there anything else you want? Anything else I can get you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in that case, our business here is done. Please leave.
Thank you very much. I pick up his scruff and just walk out and hold on to him.
Okay.
Is there anywhere that I could get this dual dagger, like, assessed for what its, like, damages and stuff? Because we don't know, right? Because you said it was, like, mysterious.
So you on your way, like, on your way to wherever you're going next, let's say you look at it and it looks really nice, but it's about as much damage as a regular dagger. It just
looks epic.
It just looks epic. It kind of has like this nice leather bound handle with this the hilt is kind of this nice sturdy steel, and like on the sides have like these small little rubies embedded into it. And at the base of the hilt you have like what looks to be a vibrant green emerald, it looks really well made, but it's more valuable than a regular dagger, but it does as much damage as a regular dagger.
Okay.
So you could write down one jewel dagger.
I did.
Okay.
I'm set to just head off to this quest.
Okay.
Cool. Let's
Me
start.
too.
Are you guys good?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, reading over you take the quest from the you just kind of rip it off the board. You read over it
Butter. No.
and you
Wait, which one did we decide to do?
I thought you said the gnome.
gnome.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. The Gnome Guard quest. Okay.
Do I actually need
If you want. You can take it off if you want. It's the Gnome Guard quest. You read that it is a network of caves to the mountains to the southeast. So is that where you're going? Okay. So you are currently there, and you're told to go southeast. Let me pull up my map.
To Sword Mountain.
So, do you...
Are we going towards mountains? Are we going towards the forest? Are we going towards the lake?
Okay, so you start heading... You exit the town and you start heading in that kind of southeastern direction. Unless you want to ask around town to try and get a better direction than just going blindly.
Wait.
Kind of just walking in a southeastern direction. Which do you want to do? Do you want to ask around?
I want to ask around.
Okay. So roll an investigation check.
Investigation check. Okay.
Yes.
Wait.
Huh?
So my background is a sage, and part of that is that I have this feature called Researcher.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't know something, but I'd like to know something, I often know where or for whom in the area I can obtain it from because of all my years of research.
Okay.
However, the DM decides.
Um.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'd say because of that, you know, like who to talk to. You kind of ask around. You ask the barkeep where you might find like a cartographer who lives in town. You go talk to him and he tells you, oh yeah, those dwarven mines. I know exactly where they are. And he kind of marks on a map and gives it to you. It's like, this is where it's at. So you know exactly where it's at. And it is like south east of your location. You see like if you look at the main map, like where
How
the
many days travel will it take us to get there?
I'd say about half a day. It's not over too far. Maybe half a day, maybe a day travel. If you're going straight there.
Okay, so do we all want to walk there, or do we want to hire a stagecoach?
I want to walk.
I have very small legs. Can we get a horse, please?
I mean,
Unless
I
someone
could
wants to
carry
carry
you.
me.
You could ride on Levi's shoulders.
I could carry you.
All right. I don't want to impose.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'8".
Yeah,
So
but
you're 5'8" with a 2 foot tall, 4 foot hat, and push.
For reference, I'm also
The
like
4 foot hat
3.5
will
with
make it a little weird, but
foot.
that's okay.
So,
okay.
Hold
wait,
on
how
to your
tall are you?
hats.
Yes.
He's a bit
Let
rough.
me double check.
What?
Okay.
3 feet.
Thank you.
3 feet, you said?
Carrying like a foot and a half.
So the tallest
I
one
would
among
say that his
us,
speed would be slowed
with
down
hat included.
by like 5 because he's carrying
Well,
our gnome.
no.
Yeah,
How
you
tall
can
are
say
you?
that.
5 foot.
Well, okay. Let me
He's 4 feet.
think about this actually, because
It's a 4 foot hat.
about how fast do you would it? Let me. Okay, actually, I have a fancy little thing right here. So never mind. You could actually get there. In about half a day of just normal walking. So.
How
Yeah.
much would it?
Let's start walking.
Okay. So you you leave town. You just start walking towards the Dwarven camp. No, the Dwarven excavation camp. And okay, and yeah, that you walk there. No real instance.
Me too.
Okay,
Good to know.
yes, nothing really catches your attention as you walk through. Let me pull up. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you travel about 15 miles and to the eastern end of a canyon. You start heading towards this canyon marked on the map that was given to you. You see the canyon's rocky walls rise in height about 80 feet above you. And at the end of the canyon, you see a 20-foot high wall of black stone that's broken, and it has a broken gate carved into it. One of the stone doors hanging precariously by hinge. Huh? Okay. And the other door is completely missing. Okay. And beyond this open gate, you see the shadow of a great mountain to the east, which lies in and lies in its shadow is a ruined city, no, a ruined settlement. All is quiet.
Wait, so the door's like nowhere to be seen.
Huh? No, the door. So you basically you're walking down this canyon and you see in front of you this black wall that has a gate in it. One door is just kind of hanging there loosely. The other one is completely broken off. And inside you can see this kind of ruined settlement in the shadow of the giant tall mountain.
Ooh.
So what do you do?
Can I do a perception check to see more about my environment?
Go ahead.
4 plus 5, so I got 9.
9. You look around and you don't really see anything beyond what I just explained to you.
Cool.
I'd also like to take a perception check.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, let's see. My perception. That's a 14.
14. Okay, so you look around and you kind of see the sheer cliff that goes straight up. But you glance over to the black wall in front of you, and just beyond the gate, you see a little. You see like a little bit of movement, like just outside the gate, just beyond your point of view. Just kind of a little scurry motion. You don't really know who it is, what it is. But you see someone inside.
Oh?
I see some critters in there, fellers.
Let's go explore.
Let's go hunting.
Let's explore.
Okay.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed
No.
with caution. I'd like to do an Arcana check.
Okay. Hold.
There goes that.
Is that to see what kind of magic surrounds the place?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is magic.
Go ahead.
Hold on. It rolled off the table.
Oh.
Typical dice.
Okay, that's a unnatural 20.
Woo!
Very nice.
Okay. So you look around, looking for any kind of magical sigils, anything that might catch your attention as just giving off a magical essence. And you don't notice anything. There's it doesn't appear to have any kind of magic associated, at least with the gate and the canyon walls that you're walking in.
Well, at least we know that there's not going to be something that's going to come out and zap us as we walk through.
Yeah, it's good.
Appreciated.
That's always
No
good.
magical traps.
Never laugh those.
Can we go see can we go see what Doug saw?
Okay. So you want to proceed forward?
Yes.
Are you doing it stealthily or just walking?
I just want to
Plain
walk
sight.
in.
I'm
Just
gonna
walk in.
pull out my great axe and have it at the ready.
Okay.
Also, Doug, did you see which way that went? Whatever creature you saw?
I'm sure I did. I just don't remember.
you kind of just saw it kind of walking, and it kind of like it wasn't like necessarily running, but it kind of just turned like it. You saw it like kind of turn the corner. So you don't quite know exactly what's beyond the gate, but you like saw like a shadow as it turned the corner.
Cool.
I tell her that.
Let's go in.
Okay. So you approach the gate, and you enter. You first peek around the gate, and you don't really see anything, and you kind of just see like these kind of structures built up against the mountain, the canyon walls. You see. Oh, do you know what? Hold on. One second.
It's also 5 minutes to 9, just so you know.
Thank you.
Is it really? Wow.
Yep.
Okay, I realize I've been reading you the wrong quest.
Well, then we're doing whatever quest you've
That's
been reading.
true.
Okay,
We
I
were supposed to go on the gnome quest, and we did the dwarf quest.
yeah, I led you to the dwarf quest.
We've been being boozled.
I'm sorry.
We
So-
took bamboozled.
Do we want to just do the dwarf
Yes.
quest? Say we both
Yeah,
took both of
the
them.
dwarf quest. We're there.
Okay.
Might as well.
So you're at the you see like these kind of you know what? This actually would be a good place to end right as you enter the gate.
Do we get to know what's on the other side?
Okay,
Or is
so
it
so you enter the gate and you see
We'll
like
find out. It'll be a surprise attack.
you see to the right of you you see like this building there. On the left you see this building, both of which are kind of run down, kind of falling apart. And dead ahead of you see this other building. But it's just those three in your direct line of sight, and you see that the path kind of curves to the right. But that's all you noticed right as you enter the gates. And with that, we are going to end it tonight.
Wait, are they like houses?
Watch it begin with us having to roll initiative.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay.
I saw that, Danielle.
Sad.
Well, welcome to the Forgotten Realms.
Woo!
And our first game of this campaign.